Hello everyone, you're here with Goran from Pick Dawgz, and you're here for your free picks from Spanish La Liga on Sunday, January 29th. Thank you for joining me here, guys. I appreciate you, and if you want more free picks, you can find them up on the Pick Dawgz YouTube channel. There's a lot of them. There's a lot more to come. Champions League is right behind the corner, and the Europa League as well. So stay tuned, guys. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and let's get this show on the road, guys. We have 4 games in La Liga. The first one is between Valladolid and Valencia. Two kind of struggling teams right now, especially Valladolid, who are on a 5 game losing streak. And on top of that, they haven't won any of their last. They haven't won any of their last 3 games against Valencia in the recent history. And the last game they actually beat Valencia in was back in 2009, which is definitely a long time ago. And I'm not sure that they have what it takes to beat Valencia here in this game. Valencia on the other side has been hot and cold as of late. Well, mostly cold than hot, but there have been some signs of life with this team. They are very close to turning it around. They are very close to going on a nice positive streak because they do have the quality, they have the gameplay, they have everything, and they just need to make that final step and just kind of become a little bit more consistent. Valencia is a slight favorite here in this game. We're still getting nice plus money for them, and now they're facing a team that's in the 19th place, the team that's in the relegation zone. Uh, however, Valladolid still has a decent chance of getting out of that relegation zone because they're not far away from safety, only a point away. But in their current form, I just don't see it happening. I think they will need to wait for a bit of a weaker opponent to get a positive result. To be honest, and for that reason, I'm gonna side with the better team here. I'm gonna side with the team that has been a little bit more consistent so far this season, and that is Valencia, guys. Plus 138. I think that it's time for them to get back on the winning track, and it's time for them to show what they can do, or at least some of it. So I think this is the game for Valencia where they finally get a win. The next matchup we have, guys, is between Osasuna and Atletico Madrid. Two teams that have done a very good job this season. Atletico in 4th place, Osasuna in that 7th place. There isn't a lot separating these two teams, only 3 points. However, offensively, Atletico Madrid has been a lot more convincing this season than Osasuna has been. Defensively, these two teams have been pretty even so far this season. And as of late, both teams have actually started playing their games going into over 2.5. And I definitely love that, guys, because as soon as the books are giving us plus money on the over 2.5, I will consider taking it and I will look deeper into this game. And that's exactly what I did in this one, guys. We have two teams that have been scoring goals pretty consistently. Osasuna a bit less than Atletico Madrid. However, Osasuna has been in a very good form. They haven't lost any of their last 6 games, and like I said, they have been scoring goals pretty consistently. While Atletico Madrid is known to concede a goal, and on top of that, they played against Real Madrid just a few days ago, and they could potentially have a bit of a rest problem here. So, in this one, I'm taking over 2.5, guys, plus 138. Massive, massive plus money on the over 2.5. And we know that it doesn't take a lot for a team to score a goal. One sloppy foul outside the box, one sloppy penalty kick, and we are off to the races when it comes to scoring goals. So I'm going to give this one a shot at over 2.5. Plus 138 definitely made that decision a lot easier here, guys. In the next matchup, we have Celta Vigo hosting Athletic Bilbao. Two teams that were definitely on a solid run, especially Athletic Bilbao in the first half of the season. And they still are one of the best defensive team in the league with only 19 conceded goals. However, that defense has been a bit slow as of late, and they have been losing a few games. They have been conceding goals, and that is definitely not helpful when you're facing teams such as Celta Vigo, who are pretty solid team at home when it comes to scoring goals. Celta Vigo has scored 12 goals in 9 games at home, while Bilbao has scored 13 goals in their 8 games on the road. However, both of these teams have been conceding a lot of goals, both at home and on the road. So, in this one, guys, I think both teams to score is the way to go here. Plus 108. I'm not gonna try to push this into over 2.5 because plus 108 is definitely good enough price for both teams to score. And seeing how both teams were a bit sloppy on that defensive end, but still very consistent when it comes to scoring goals, I definitely see at least a goal on each side here in this one. And guys, we are closing off La Liga on Sunday with this pretty big derby between Real Madrid and Real Sociedad. Real Madrid, it seems to, at least it looks like they're getting out of the slump they were in, while Real Sociedad is actually on a nice winning streak in La Liga. Despite all the injuries they have, despite all the missing players, they were on a huge winning streak in La Liga. Only 2 losses on the road so far this season, alongside 7 wins. But Real Madrid is one of those teams that are still undefeated at home with 5 wins and 2 draws. Now, earlier this week, Real Madrid has beaten Atletico Madrid in that Copa del Rey matchup. That game went into overtime, and potentially that is a chance for Real Sociedad because they do not have a bit of a rest advantage here, but they haven't played their game as long as Real Madrid has, and it wasn't as hard of a game as Real Madrid had. So I think that, I mean, Real Sociedad lost to Barcelona in Copa del Rey earlier this week as well, and we'll see if that will kind of mess up with their La Liga groove or not. But I'm not convinced that Real Madrid can keep a clean sheet here, guys. And even though they're trending upwards, they're moving forward, they are getting back on the winning track. I'm not sure the defense is there just yet. They still have a few missing players, especially on that defensive end. And David Alaba is out. Dani Carvajal is still questionable. Mendy is still questionable. But I think that Real Sociedad has enough quality. They have a very solid game plan. They have a very solid game style. And for that reason, I think they get to the scoreboard here. And I decided to go with both teams to score in this game as well, guys. Minus 108. What's different about this one than the game between Celta Vigo and Bilbao is the fact that I think that if both teams to score hits in this one, I think we're gonna see over 2.5 as well. So if you want to get that deep plus money, take over 2.5 as well, and get your money, guys. But me personally, I'll be sticking with just over 2.5, just with both teams to score. Sorry, at minus 108. That's it, guys. Thank you for joining me here. These were your free picks for Spanish La Liga on Sunday, January 29th. Check out my best bets up on the Pick Dawgz website. Just click the link in the description of this video. That will get you there. And for more free picks, go to the Pick Dawgz YouTube channel, guys. Subscribe, hit that like button, and I'll see you soon with more free winners.